first rates on the indices. As always, what do we have? 24,600 plus on the Nifty. We've got the Sensex, which is starting at about 80,750 or so. So, these are the very first rates which are coming through. What else is coming through? Nifty Bank is starting 100 points higher. That's a 0.25% in the green. Mid-cap index is up 130 points. I think with the small-cap index also in the green. Market breadth early, but it's indicative. 1,300 stocks are higher and about 300 stocks are lower at this point in time.
Well, HDFC Life is one of the big movers. It's opened up in the green with a gain of close to about 0.5%. But telecom catches your attention. Bharti Airtel is now the top gainer. The street is optimistic. The street is hopeful that there will be some relief on the AGR dues, which have burdened the companies for the last many years. So Bharti Airtel is now inching up, almost 1450 on Bharti Airtel, 1% gain. You have Coal India, so PSUs continue with their up move. Tata Steel is a big gainer. State Bank of India is higher. HUL, where they've announced the news about selling their water purifier business, AO purifiers. The overall impact is going to be less than 1% in terms of the revenues, but HUL is looking to focus on its core business. So they've sold their water purifier business and the stock is opened up in the green. On the losing side, pharma takes a bit of a backseat. So Dr. Reddy's, Apollo, Divis Laboratory, all of them are down between 0.5% to 1%. Hero MotoCorp, L&T, Nestle too under pressure.
Well, a few stocks are flying away actually this morning. We had the positive news flow coming in on Century Textiles. So that stock, in fact, is up and about. The Birla Estates has secured a 71-acre land in Gurugram. The GDV at around 1,400 crores. So that stock is up and about. Hatsun Agro, summer season has aided the ice cream business. The margins up 280 basis points. The street likes it. That stock is flying away in trade today. A couple of other notable movers. Oriental Carbon, well, that stock is up close to around 5%, moving on rather large volume. So highlighting that one. HPL Power has been a big mover. That's up even in today's trading session, up more than 5%. JP Morgan, they've initiated an overweight call on Bharti Hexacom. Well, that stock is up with the target price, in fact, up around 1,280. This I'm talking about Bharti Hexacom. So let's get that up for you. For the time being, the stock opens up with a gain of close to around 4% or thereabouts. So good going on a couple of these names. And Angel One, I think, as well. Rima just pointed out, I think that one, that as well has opened up in the green.
Okay, so 35 points higher on the index is what we have. And we're at about, 24,617 at this point. Just a few other names, right? And Chennai Petro is the biggest volume-led gainer with a 7% pop. Stocks at about nearly 1,160. Apart from what Nigel and Rima mentioned, there is MOIL, there is manganese ore, which is starting 4% higher, 550 on that one. MTNL is coming up with large volumes, 52 rupees, 6% higher on MTNL. I think Adani Green is up 3%. It's got decent-sized volumes for this point in the day. That'll come up. Zentech has had a one-way rally recently. I think it's at a new high, 3% higher. It was up 5% yesterday. This OCCL, I think Oriental Carbon, 17.5% higher. Hardly ever comes up on the radar at open, but 352. And it's got volumes to back right now. Look at that, 3.5 lakh shares. ISMT is up 4.6, 4.7%. Dredging Corp is up 5%. Raymond is up about 4%. So there is lots and lots of stuff going on. Motilal Oswal Financial Services is up 4%. Stocks coming through with gains and some volumes, not much. So this is essentially what is up on volumes right now. On the downside, IREDA is down 4%. RVNL is down 2%. Geofinance is down 2%. It's got some volumes. Ircon is down 2%. Jupiter Wagons is down 6%. So that's a large cut, 662 on Jupiter Wagons. Oil India is down about 2.5%. Godfrey Phillips is down 2%. Texmaco Rail is down about 1%. Jyoti CNC, I can spot. Manappuram is down a little bit. But, volume start to thin out if you go down the list. But this is the bulk of the activity, right to the word go, and how the opening sort of levels are coming through at this stage. I mean, the index is up about, 26 odd points, 28 points, 24,600 plus at this stage.